Okay, we're ready. We're live. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh,
Never.
Hello. I have this thing up that I
Good
shouldn't have
job,
up.
babe.
Boom. Okay. All right. So welcome to our D&D stream. Thank you guys for joining us. It says that right there in the corner of the screen. So we're going to do a quick little recap of our game. So far, the adventurers, they've been out to find and destroy a device called the Soulmonger. Uh, what this thing does is it's they believe it's the root cause of what's called the death curse. And the death curse is basically if anybody had been resurrected from the dead at any point in the past, they're starting to wither away and die. People's lives and families are being disrupted. Basically, everyone all across the realms are very worried about their loved ones withering and dying. And our group here is out to find this device called the Soulmonger and put a stop to this curse. And that particular quest has brought them to this place called Fort Beluarian, which let me pull up my notes here. I have an adventure log. Fort Beluarian is actually it's kind of like an outpost for this particular faction called the Flaming Fists. And they're actually a platoon that's posted here from. Let me see here. I have their information. Baldur's Gate. They lay claim to this fort, which is an area far from here. Um, anyway, the adventurers were brought here by their wilderness guide Eku. Eku seems to have this obsession with an evil villain named Nanny Poo Poo, who has basically killed everyone in her hometown. So she believes that this witch, Nanny Poo Poo, has, needs to be stopped at all costs, and she's just looking for someone to help her. Um, and in the meantime, she's showing out these adventurers their way around the jungles of Chult. She's brought them here to Fort Beluarian to purchase a charter of exploration. The Flaming Fists, they don't take kindly to adventurers that they find wandering in the jungles that do not have a charter of exploration. So they came here in search of this charter. And I believe one of the last things that happened was Eku has agreed to use the last bit of gold that she has um, to buy this charter of exploration, so long as anyone she deems is worthy and good and loyal is able to help her in fighting and killing Nanny Poo Poo. And I think Bicken seemed like he was up for the fight. Is that right, Bicken?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bicken might be a little um, predisposed right now. We'll give him some time. But yes, Bicken wants to help out. And anyone, let's see here.
Well, Bicken, you didn't get to see a unicorn, but there is a dinosaur over there.
immediately upon remembering the unicorn, I just kind of sulk and sit down on the ground.
The Pegasus. Oh.
Well, there's just no cheering you up, is there?
I roll into a ball.
So sensing the good in you, A&O, Eku approaches you. She tells you, "I know you're good-natured. Would you like to help me defeat Nanny Poo Poo?"
I mean, if my buddy over here is already starting to help, I guess I'm getting dragged along for it.
You're already dragged along. All right. So excellent. I have enough gold. I think we should buy a charter of exploration. We just need to find this Liara character. Inete here, your friend from your friend. I'm on the wrong map on my DM screen. She wants to stop you guys before you enter. She's like, "Hey, everybody. Um, oh, and just an update. I explained this a little while ago before we started the adventure, but there aren't any normal mounts, so they haven't. Your mount with your wagon is actually being pulled along by this Hadrosaurus. So you have a Hadrosaurus. Um, Inete approaches you and she's like, "Hey, since we're gonna be on this long expedition together, I figured we can name our our Hadrosaur. I haven't thought of a good name yet. What do you guys think?"
Name it Gecko.
I think Gecko's a good name.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I'm fine with that.
Gecko.
Yeah, I like
Sure.
Gecko.
All right, great. Then it's settled. I'll wait outside while you speak with this Liara person
I'll ball up now.
and feed Gecko.
All right, guys. Let's go get this declaration of excavation or whatever it is.
All right. So you and Eku enter the this hall. You're directed to the main hall, the Great Hall of the Bailey. Let me pull this up. All right. So this is inside the Great Hall. You know, I forgot to put my music on. Let me put my music on. Oh, that's scary music. That music is scary. Sorry, it's a little too loud, so I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit. A little bit more. Oh, that's better. That is better. Anyway, okay. Now let me switch over my screen. Okay, so this is the main hall. What you see there in front of you, this star, it's a statue. You notice that the statue, let me see here. Oh, it's wooden. It's of an armored man in the middle of the courtyard. You see a plaque. If there's like a name plaque, it says Grand Duke Older Ravengard of Boulder's Gate, leader of the Flaming Fists.
Wow, you guys, look at this fancy statue.
That's even fancier.
Wow, really? Where?
My hometown. I've made fancier.
Wow, can you make a fancy one so we can see it?
That takes time and effort. Not really up for that right now.
Oh, okay.
Well, we got stuff to do.
So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Later.
From this area, you can hear like
Good statue of you.
roaring and moaning and squealing of dinosaurs, and someone laughing and basically you can see them handling these little raptors and hadrosaurs in their stables and cages. He's like feeding the animals. having a good laugh while he does it. You can see
I'm
that.
gonna skitter over there. I want to feed one. Can I feed one?
Oh, you'd like to feed one of these marvelous creatures? Well, great. Here's some food. And he hands you a little bit of food.
Come here, little fellas. I'm gonna start kind of just like, tossing little bits of food onto the ground. Come and get it.
These are the Deinonychuses. We use them when we go out on hunts.
Oh
They have
wow! Do
keen
they smell
senses.
stuff for you, or do they bite things?
That's right. They're pretty good at hunting down almost anything. They have wonderful snouts.
Me too.
Roll an animal handling when feeding this Deinonychus. Deinonychus.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, he starts eating straight from your hand. Licks your hand when he's done.
Ooh, it tickles. Well, that was fun.
Ha ha ha! Excellent. Well, I hope to see you around. I've heard about you and your group. As a matter of fact, I believe the Castellan would like a word with you. Just wait out in the main hall. She'll be with you in just a moment.
Okay, thanks for letting me feed these little critters, and I give them an apple for my bag.
And say hi to Gruda for me. She's the Castellan here. Thanks for the apple. And he
You're
takes
welcome.
a bite. Mmm. These
Let's
are
try an apple here.
He's like, these remind me of the apples out in Port Nyanzaru. Delicious.
That's where it's
my
from.
favorite. Oh, great. And he takes another bite. Juice starts running down his face. But yeah. Let's see here. So that's when you're meted by Gruda.
Did you say meated?
You're meted. Greeted.
Oh.
She's like, oh, I've been busy with my day-to-day functions. I hadn't had the chance, but I was looking to send out some guards to fetch you to the Great Hall of Bailey. I think you're perfect for a quest that our Blaze needs help with. So just wait here a moment. Liara's very busy with her. With her duties. I'll make sure that she knows that you're here. Just wait in the hall there, and she'll be by shortly. And then Gruda goes to fetch Liara.
So many side quests and no action. I won't have any exciting stories to tell my father when I return home.
Well, aren't the places we visited pretty exciting to begin with?
Believe me, Eku says, it's well worth not getting caught without a charter of exploration. I hear they confiscate all of your belongings and leave you deserted in the jungle if they find you
Oh,
without a
wow.
charter.
Well, it's a good thing we're getting one of those certificates of constipation.
It's a pity you require a certificate just to explore the land. In my home, we live off the land and explore it freely.
Where is this home of yours? You keep talking about it.
I don't know, actually. I guess I haven't decided.
You don't know the name of it?
No, I haven't thought about it that hard.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
Now I have to think about it. Make a place up.
Improvise, make it up right now.
Yeah.
Uh. Anyway, continue what you were saying.
I just asked you a question.
Well, I'm telling Eku to continue what she was saying.
Oh.
Well, that's an odd place to be from. Never heard of any place like that, Anarcheo. You talk a lot about your bloodline. I've never heard of the bloodless in Chol. Where were they from again?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
that's not very nice. My home's called Latvia. It's a forest.
Latvia?
No, Latvia.
Oh, it's called Latvia. Okay.
It's a big forest.
It's a
Real big.
forest.
I haven't explored the whole thing myself.
How much of it have you explored?
Maybe 15 acres. Give or take. Mostly with my pa and my pop.
All this
Okay,
talk of
so
home reminds me of Umbala and how we have to stop Nanny Poo Poo.
Her name's funny.
Well, she's a vile villain, I tell you.
Poo poo.
She has to be stopped. So while you're waiting, the chef shows up and he offers you some snacks while you wait.
Oh, what kind of snacks?
Let's see.
Scones.
It's today he's serving fried lizard kebabs with the
I take one in each hand.
with the side of Chilton potatoes and gravy.
Alright, I take a kebab in each hand and start munching on lizard. He's pretty good.
I look down questioningly at the lizard and like, I'll take some potatoes.
The potatoes are almost as good as my meemaws. Almost.
Oh,
Then he offers you refreshments, freshly filtered water, and an ale that's made only here in Cholt. Let me find what it's called.
I just hear him say ale. I'm like, I'll take the ale.
So he gives you a bottle of this strange ale.
I'll have the water. I've never had ale before.
So he gives you the filtered water.
I'm gonna dip my snout into it and just like start drinking with my snout in the mug.
So, Bicken, what brought you out of Latvia?
Well, I always promised Meemaw, Pop, Ma and Pa that I would explore once they were gone.
Oh, so your parents aren't alive anymore?
No, my whole family's dead.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry about that.
Thanks, but I made it out just like they wanted me to.
Why'd they want you to make it out? What do you mean make it out?
Well, we got attacked by bandits, and they set a good portion of the forest on fire.
Oh, man. I know how that goes. Sort of the same story with me.
Pa
So-
and Pop were both rangers like me, and they fought off a good portion of them, but the fire was too much.
Mm.
I'm gonna take the rest of a lizard off in one bite.
So the chef, you can see he's a worn soldier. He's the oldest person that you've seen here at the fort so far. He seems to be a veteran of the flaming fists. So he's got plenty of battle scars. And he asked Paxton, he's like, "Do you like your ale? They call it tej around here. It's made from honey. And it costs a pretty penny, so I hope you enjoy it."
It's delicious. I thought I tasted it as being a little bit sweeter than I'm used to, but it's good.
I've been around here a long time, and the locals, they can't get enough of it.
What's it made out of?
I think they make it from honey. I think it's some kind of mead. They serve it as an ale.
I'm gonna take a couple more bites of potato, and then I'm gonna pull out another little flask of oil and slide it across the table. Here you go.
You're sliding that where?
To ale. It's oil.
To AO. Some oil.
Oh,
Grease
it all
up
in
his
one big
gears.
gulp.
I was like, he was smelling a little rusty.
Hey,
What?
Talk about your smells, you don't talk about my smells.
We were on a boat with full of salt water.
that we were. That we were.
You gotta keep the rust off.
Made of dwarven metals. Or rust.
Oh, okay.
So, the guard, he tells you, "My name's Sigaborn. As a matter of fact, we heard about you around here. We heard about the fight you got into in the streets of Port Nanzaru. Word's gotten around, and I think Gruda, the Castellan here, I think that's why she wants you to meet up with Liara. But she should be arriving soon. I'm just gonna go back to my duties." And he walks back to the kitchen. And that's when Liara walks in. Let me pull up Liara. There she is. That's her. "Oh, hello, Gruda. Let me know that you were here waiting for me. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. I'm actually very glad to meet you. I hear you're looking for a charter of exploration, is that right?"
That's right.
Yeah, we need a constitution of examination.
"Well, I can write you a charter of exploration, which is the right way to say it.
Oh,
But
I'm still munching on a lizard kebab too.
it usually costs 50 gold pieces. I hope you guys have enough gold for the charter." And Eku starts to explain that she has the money for the charter of exploration. But that's when Liara starts to let us interrupts. She's like, "Well, I could take your gold pieces, but there's something that's been troubling me. You see, my men have been reporting these strange sightings in the jungle just south of here. They think there's evidence of frost giants in the jungle. Now, I'm willing to make you a deal if you take on this quest. I don't entirely believe that frost giants would come to the jungle. I mean, this isn't really the type of environment that you'd find a frost giant in. So, if you can find me some evidence of these frost giants near this jungle, say maybe the head of a frost giant, or maybe just one of their weapons might do, I'll give you this charter of exploration for free. Now, what do you say to that?
And if there are no
Okay.
frost giants?
Wow.
If there are no frost giants, I simply need some evidence, that's all. If you can prove to me whether or not these frost giants are in the jungle, I'll still provide you this charter of exploration.
Okay.
And if you bring back the any evidence, I have additional excuse me. Let me look up the quest here. If excuse me, if you decline, you're welcome to continue your business. But if you do, excuse me, take on this quest, I'll provide you this charter of exploration free of charge. And if you bring evidence back of the existence of these frost giants, then I'll allow you a reward.
Can you throw in some more of these lizard kebabs?
Oh, absolutely. I'll get the chef on it. Sigaborn, fry up some provisions for our explorers here.
Include some ale.
I'll be more than happy to, if you take on my quest, I'll be more than happy to provide you with any provisions that you might need from the fort. Weapons, arrows. As a matter of fact, as a token of my good nature, I'll allow you to have these 5 magic arrows.
Ooh, okay.
Who's got a bow on him?
I think
I-
I do.
I like side eye you. I am a
Yeah.
ranger, sir.
That's
There
fair,
you go.
yeah.
Bicken. Sounds like they're all yours.
I wanna grab one of the arrows. No, I'm actually gonna do like a little flashy twirl and like, spin it in the air and like catch the arrow.
Awesome.
Well, look at him go.
What did these
All right.
arrows do?
I think the magic arrows are in the compendium. No?
I don't know. I'm asking whoever just handed him to us.
Yeah.
Okay. In the just general magic arrows.
It doesn't have anything
Yes.
specific about these particular arrows. Give me a second.
Okay, I just looked up what they do real quick.
Make magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks and damage. Magic fades from the arrow immediately after it hits or misses its target. Okay.
So what's next?
So, if you want to track down the... Oh, basically... Excuse me. What my men have been finding in the jungle that they claim is evidence of the frost giant are large tracks, large footprints, and toppled trees. But there are so many large beasts in the jungle, they could have come from anywhere. So I don't believe at all that the frost giants are, that these are signs of frost giants in the area. Although some men have claimed to that there is ethereal residue left over in these tracks or amongst these toppled trees.
Okay, and I assume the reward you speak of is gold.
That's right. I'll provide you with gold and any any supplies that you will need from our storeroom as reward.
Well, that's speaking my language. What say you guys?
Works for me.
Okay.
I'm just ready for something exciting to happen.
Well, let's put you on the front of the line.
All right. Well, I'll get started on writing up this charter of exploration. And then she adjourns to her quarters to write up your charter. And a few moments later, she returns with the slip of exploration, which, who wants to take that? Who do you guys want as your navigator, like leading the marching order?
I hold my little paw up. I can do it.
What
Yeah,
skill is that, survival?
Beacon's kind of a ranger anyways. Seems like that's a good fit for him.
I'm pretty good at exploring.
Yep.
Sure, Bacon. You take it.
Excellent. You look like you're familiar with the woods, so here's the charter. Hands it over to Bicken.
Thank you.
In the meantime, you're welcome to, help yourself to, well, not help yourself, but you're welcome to all of the amenities here in the fort. So there's jousting, you can explore the stables, or if you're just anxious, feel free to just continue on your exploration. Let me know of your findings of the frost giants, if any.
What kind of evidence does she need exactly?
She's
Head, a
asked.
weapon.
That's
Oh, okay.
it. Yeah, a head or a weapon of the frost giant.
Before you go, where are the kitchens?
Oh, the kitchen. The kitchen's right there. Did you get the ping
No, I didn't see it.
there?
Okay. I want to go to the kitchen.
All right. I'm not sure if there's any lighting in there. Yeah, there's no light. I didn't put any light.
It's dark in here. I can't see. How do you guys cook in the dark? Oh.
So, yeah, you can find. Switch.
I
to
can't
the
seem to go that
token.
way.
Yeah, you're blocked by the walls. Let me change this. You wanted to enter the kitchen as well? Alright, so you can see Sigaborn prepping food for basically the entire garrison. All of the food for the entire fort is made here, so he's stacking trays of food, really prepping for dinner. And you can tell that despite this being kind of like uh, bleak, secluded fort. Most of the morale is very low here. Um, the food is fresh, and it seems that excuse me, that there's like basically it's not slop. It's not the typical slop that you would expect that a troop of soldiers would have to eat. They actually have some very elegant food that they're privileged to um, here at the fort.
Well, at least you eat well here.
Oh yeah, thanks to our wonderful Blaze, she seems to keep the wheels greased around here. I'm not sure exactly how she does it, but she always makes sure that I have everything I need to keep the best food in stock for our soldiers. I guess it's because they all feel like they're marooned out here, as if being posted here in Fort Beluarian has been a punishment.
Wow. Do you have any spare fruit I can have before we go on our into the jungle?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Help yourself to as much food as you can carry.
Ooh. Alright, I want to stuff my bag with some fruits.
You're gonna want to fill your water skin also. None of the water
Ooh.
out in the jungles is drinkable.
Oh, that's not fun.
That's
Alright, I'll
right.
do my water skin too. I don't know what fruits we have, but I'm gonna just say I stuffed my bag with some fruit.
All right. You need to go in there too, Paxton. You heard
I will
Probably.
You
grab
heard they're
some
having a
food as
free for all.
well.
Yeah.
You too,
There
Ao.
we go.
Everyone's in the kitchen.
As many as I
I-
want, you say.
I will go ahead and fill my water skin
With ale.
with ale. No, not with ale.
Lies.
But
So
I will ask the chef. What's the chef's name again?
Sigaborn.
Singapore. You have any more bottles of that ale that I can take with me?
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of Tej here. So here you go. And he gives you a pitcher of it. He even he fills a spare water skin with it.
Okay.
See?
Um,
As much as you you need, that's at least a day's worth.
don't really need any of this stuff, but I'll carry any. fruit
This
if you
man
guys
has
need
gone
something,
through almost a gallon of ale in less than an hour.
And
don't go after
Thank you
that.
for the fruit.
Liara
did he
comes
give
in and
me
lets
a
you know
whole
that she
bottle?
has to get back to her duties, get back to her post, and she leaves.
He filled up a spare water skin for you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that'll last. That'll last.
So now you have two water skins, one filled with ale and one filled with water.
That's what I am recognizing. Yeah.
All right, you guys done in the kitchen?
I'm filling my bag with little, yes, veggies and meat pies and stuff. Fruits.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
work
there's
some.
it's more like ingredients in here. There's nothing. He was preparing some food.
Fine by me.
All right. Great. So if you think you have enough food, I think Inete is waiting out in the courtyard for us, and she's has a full wagon full of supplies. I hope there's room. And she leaves the hall,
Bye,
the
pretty
great hall
lady.
of the Bailey, to go wait with Inete.
So that other woman mentioned weapons. I assume there's an armory.
Yes,
So
that was the first place that you encountered when you first approached Fort Beluarian.
oh, okay.
So yes, if you want to revisit the armory, yeah,
Now that we can just have a free for all there.
you can help yourself to, changing your weapons if you want, exchanging your weapons if you like. All right, so let's go back to the Fort Beluarian now. Okay. Let me get myself back there too. Okay, so you can see that Inete and Eku, they're waiting by the wagon.
Mm-hmm.
We have all the supplies we need for now. We'll just wait here with Gecko until you're ready to leave into the jungle. So, here's the bazaar.
Actually, I'm looking at my character sheet. I think I'm good on weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay.
I think we had just recently bought some, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, since there's nothing really left to do, you have your charter. You're ready to explore the jungle. I think we should leave the gates of Fort Beluarian
Let's
and set out on our expedition. So I think we need to go over some of the rules. There's some rules here, like I mentioned before. You're going to need to, you chose who's going to be your navigator, who's, at the head of your marching order, which is Bicken, who has the Charter of Exploration. Is that right?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, so since you guys are now leaving the fort, what direction do you want to go, Bicken?
Well, she said it was south of us, wasn't it?
That's right.
The sightings.
Yes.
So let's go south.
All right. So per day you move 3 hexes per day in the jungle. Now, since you have a mount, you don't have to worry about having to throw saving throws for exhaustion in this case.
Got a big old dino.
Mm-hmm. But because of your limited knowledge of the jungles of Cholt, you're going to have to roll a survival throw, which I'm going to, since you have Eku with you as a wilderness guide, I'm going to allow you to roll with advantage. So long as you succeed on your survival check, then you will not get lost.
Oh, okay.
And you'll move in the direction that you chose. So give me a survival saving throw.
With
Or just
advantage.
I should have taken the map.
survival with advantage.
He's a ranger.
I'll assume he's got a
But
pretty
I'm
decent.
familiar with jungle terrain.
Mm.
Oh, I forgot
Roll
the
it.
advantage. I'll just do another one.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
give us a second roll.
There we go.
All right, beautiful. So, you guys move south in your first day. That's one more hex, right?
Hmm.
There we go. Now, while you're traveling through the jungle, we have to check for any random encounters during the daytime.
Dum 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 dum.
So do we have a single mount and everybody's in a wagon, or what's
That's right. Everyone's riding on the back of this wagon that's being pulled along by Gecko, your Hadrosaur buddy. So Gecko's trudging along, and he moves through a bush, and one of you, let's see, Inete, she gets attacked by a giant constrictor snake.
Well,
So,
damn.
yeah, so let's roll for initiative for this battle. Oh no. The battle map for this sucks.
Oh no.
No.
I'll change out
Are
the
we all
battle
just
map
in
for
a
the next
wagon?
session.
Are we all in a little wagon with a snake in it?
Yeah, basically a snake falls down from a tree branch and attacks Inete while you guys are moving through the jungle. Now let me pull out the turn order so we can start rolling for initiative on this.
No valid token selected.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, we have
Then
to wait for to select it first.
I have to put your tokens out. Then this is the random battle map that's provided. Sorry guys, I'll have to make one for the next session. Okay. So Bicken is guiding the. Oh my god. Bicken's guiding the wagon. So he's like right by behind the Hadrosaur. We'll technically say that this is the marching order for this encounter. And I have to include Annette.
Excuse me.
Who's being attacked by this snake? Whoa, she's tiny. When did that happen? Falls onto your wagon, and now you're being attacked by this giant snaky snake. Let me go ahead and change your music for you guys. It's different music for me. There we go.
It's a giant snake?
It's a giant snake.
Okay.
And he needs his turn, and the order. All right. So that's him. Did everyone roll their initiative?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Tiger's in
dukes.
here for some reason.
For once.
Right.
Oh man, hold on. All of your old tokens are still in the turn order. We only need one Anarchaea. Paxton just rolled the 16, so this 10 is incorrect. Bicken rolled the 7, not the 17. Ao rolled the 11 and not the 3. And that's everyone. Oh, I still have to include Eku. And Inete.
What's going on?
I'm trying to add Inete to the turn order, sorry. Robert resubscribed. Good. Awesome. Thanks, Robert.
Yay.
Let's see here. Where's my acolyte sheet? God damn it.
Flip through some notes while you do them.
Okay, this is the wrong thing. Okay. It's down here then. It's not down here either. Alright, so we'll just make her last in the turn order. So we can keep things moving.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, so Anarchaea. You see Anete get attacked by this giant constrictor snake that just flops into the wagon while you're being pulled along by the Hadrosaurus, by Gecko.
I have to review which ones are my cantrips. Hold on. Oh.
Don't you have it in your like little list thing?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Hmm.
Whoa, really?
Give it to
Really,
me.
really.
Okay. So I'll cast an Eldritch Blast on it.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I
It has
thought that
to,
was. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. My bad. I was like,
it
wait.
has to roll a
Yeah.
saving throw.
It's a saving throw spell. It's not a hit spell.
No, it's a saving throw spell.
It's a saving throw, yeah.
Lame.
Spell save DC 12. Of what? What do I have to throw?
These hands.
Yeah.
No, it's actually it is a
It's a hit.
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's a ranged spell
Eldritch
attack.
Blast?
Mm-hmm.
Eldritch
Yeah.
It's a
Blast.
spell save DC 12.
Yeah, make a ranged spell attack against the target on a hit. Target takes 1d10 force damage. So
Yeah.
she has to hit, and they make a DC save.
I'm not sure why this spell
it's-
isn't
it's-
on my list.
Like-
Like it's not on my list of like attack spells for some.
No,
Like,
it's just a to hit spell.
Is it?
a hit spell.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
says on a
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
it does
It
force
says that
damage.
we did this last time too, because for
Yeah.
some reason it's a save spell. It's a spell save, but there is no spell save. You just have to roll.
When there's a
Yeah, it's
spell
just a ro-
save,
it's
it
just a roll to
mentions
hit
it
spell.
in the text. It'll
Yeah.
say it in the text that there's a spell save, and this one says
Well, 'cause
it's an
it's-
I mean,
attack roll
remember
and
on the
not
last
a
time
hit.
I did a sneaking, it said I was wearing heavy armor when I'm not.
Yeah, that's what I was like. It's got that stupid thing on the bottom for no reason. I don't know why it has that.
It's just a roll 20 thing.
It's
Probably.
just a
Yeah,
reference.
Okay. All right. Well, then roll that beautiful bean.
Beam.
Yeah, roll your attack.
Beam
There.
blast.
I don't understand why it's not on the list of attacks for me to just like click on it and then just do the damn thing.
Roll the-
I'm like having to manually put the thing in. Okay, there. There, I
Ooh.
rolled a 20.
And it
There you
hit.
go.
And it'll be 1d10 force damage.
Don't forget to roll your extra attack die or damage die
Or
because of the
double
20.
it.
What?
You got a 20, you get an extra damage die.
Yeah,
Oh,
you rolled it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a nat 20. It was a critical hit.
So 19 then.
Alright, that does 19 damage.
I haven't used that one in a long time.
Alright, so the snake didn't like that very much. And it's going to make its attack. So it's going to lunge at you and bite. Is that a hit? That's a hit.
That is a hit.
And
My goodness.
That's going to do 10 piercing to you.
Well, that's not fair. I'm gonna hellish rebuke it though. Hold on. Don't do anything yet.
With your reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Using up a spell slot.
Again, I'm not sure why the DC thing. There's no. I don't think there's actually a save
it's just a roll for that one.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
16 plus 6.
See, I think this one is a dexterity save, and on success, they take
Oh, yeah.
half damage.
Dexterity save.
Mm-hmm. So now he has to do a dex save, and on a success, he only takes half damage.
Yeah.
Ooh. Damage regardless.
Yeah, it's damage regardless. That's what the spell saves are for. So let's roll this dex.
Haha! You failed.
All right, then takes full damage from the hellish rebuke. Another 16. Right? Oh wait, it's 22, right?
Yes.
That leaves it bloodied.
Wait, 22.
It's
I
6
casted it at a higher
fire.
level.
You cast it at a higher level. Okay.
Yeah.
And I get to rest and get that spell back.
Yeah.
Wait, did you cast it at a higher level?
Yes, she casted it at a higher level and did 6 additional damage.
Oh, yeah. There you go. I'm like,
But as a
22.
reaction to him damaging me, I did that.
Exactly.
That's cool.
Paxton.
So is he like really 10 feet away or 5 feet away or?
He's on the wagon with you guys. He's like in the wagon. He's
Within range.
Is he in melee range with me?
Yes.
yeah,
in
he's
melee
right
range.
across. He's like basically. Let's do this. He's between all of you guys.
Oh, okay. So he's just like
He's in there with us.
okay.
He
So
fell
I'm
out of a
going to-
tree. He
Probably
got
shouldn't
in the
cover us, but
wagon.
we can't like.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That was like that was just to paint.
I
the
just
picture.
want to know if he's in melee range. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
reach out with my dagger and take a swipe at him.
All right.
And that's 9. I'm assuming that misses.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay.
All right. Now Eku takes her turn at bat. Eku has magical weapon attacks. Oh god. And the hell? Does it say what weapon she has? Oh wow, she has like some really cool abilities. Eku, magical weapon attack. But it doesn't say what weapon she has. That's funny. So she makes a magical melee attack. It says bite here. Oh, 16 either way, which hits. It's going to do 7 piercing. And the target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be poisoned? That doesn't sound right. Something's wrong with her attack. Either way, he's taking 7 damage. AO? A&O?
I'm going to use Thunder Gauntlet. And attack. And the miss. That's all I can do.
Bicken.
Okay, since it's like right in our faces, I am going to draw my short sword and pierce at it, or stab at it.
Hit.
Is a 16 hit?
Yes.
Take that, you fiend! Huh!
Alright, doing 5 more damage. Oh, and it's not looking good. He's writhing. But it looks like you're going to have a good meal tonight. Fried snake. Inete, surprised by the attack. She's petrified. She's not able to move or do anything on her turn. And Archaea, you seem to be doing all the work here.
Let me see. Which one of these is the strongest? This one, I guess. Is this
Get
one of my cantrips? I think so. Yes, it
Gecko
is.
is uneasy. It's getting startled.
Aw, wait a minute. What? Why is it that?
Are you doing poison spray
Yes, but
in an enclosed interior with all of us there?
oh well, maybe I shouldn't do that. Hold on.
Mm. Oh.
I don't know. My spells are
Unless it-
acting weird. I don't know what's going on.
Unless it's just like a direct spray, not like a cloud or area effect.
What's the description say?
I project a puff of noxious gas from my palm, so it's targeted.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh,
We'll be
okay.
fine.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna. I don't know why it's doing this though. Why is it like it's rolling like damage instead of an attack roll? You know?
Because it's a save.
Yeah,
So they
it's
just have.
Creature
Yeah,
A creature
Okay.
they
makes a
have to roll. They
Constitution
have to roll a
save.
Constitution saving. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it automatically rolls your damage
Mm-hmm.
Well,
for
that
that
is a
spell.
pathetic amount of damage, but okay.
That is very pathetic. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Very
Did they even
humorous.
hit?
Yes,
At least you
indeed.
hit it.
Did they hit it?
It's an automatic hit. If it
Yeah.
rolls the save, then it takes half damage.
At least you did at least one point of damage.
My goodness. Well. Yay! He took both. Woohoo!
It's not looking good for the constrictor, but it's still alive somehow. And it's gonna make an attack this time on Bicken. Because he's right there.
Roll yourself up, Bacon.
He's gonna make a
You'll
bite.
sting him before he ever stings you.
Hitting Bicken
Mm.
and doing 11 damage.
Wow. Who's next?
Paxton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to swipe at it with my dagger again. 14. Does that hit?
Yes.
Alright. Does 6 piercing.
All right. So this kills the snake. How do you execute the final blow?
I want to go for it, just like chop off the head. But
Okay.
Yeah. And want to catch it. I'm gonna chop off the head and catch it.
All right. So Paxton pulls out his sharpest dagger and, like butter, cleanly cuts the snake's head. It goes flinging in the air, almost like a coin flip. Heads or tails?
Hopefully heads.
Heads, and it lands perfectly in Paxton's hands, in his grip.
Well, that
And
was rather
I'm
dramatic.
gonna stick my hand in it and I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm a big bad snake. Oh, no.
All right, so you guys get to split up 450 XP.
So are we all we were all starting at a baseline of 900. I'm just verifying that for all of our sakes because we're at 3?
I think you
Level
were
3?
at level 3, but you got experience from the
Yeah, mine's just
75.
Coliseum
975.
fight, so it
Okay,
should be
great.
975.
Okay, that's what I've got. I just wanted to be sure.
So what are we at now?
450 divided between the four of you.
What, 1
112.
something? 112?
That's 1087.
All right, so again, you have all the provisions you need. So
And a snakehead now in the bag.
and a snakehead. You start to set up camp for the evening. Any of you want to stand watch for the night?
I can do that.
I will.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
don't
need
need-
to sleep.
Oh, like the
I don't
robot
need-
man and
I
the
need
elf
to-
don't need to sleep.
Yeah, I don't need to sleep at all.
I'm gonna curl up in a nice little spiky ball and tuck myself
Well,
in the wagon.
I
Okay.
do need to go into like sentry mode or whatever. So
Do you need to like take shift out or
Hmm?
like divide watch?
I can rest and watch simultaneously.
Oh, you can. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. I'm gonna go sleep then.
I guess I don't need to take a potion of healing if we're gonna rest.
If we're gonna
Oh,
rest.
that's
Yeah,
a long
don't
rest.
waste the potion of healings. Those things are expensive. God damn it.
Yeah.
All right, so it's nighttime. Nighttime falls upon the jungle. It's light mist. The weather is hot. It's about 70 degrees out for the evening, and it's very humid. Probably not very great conditions if you're made of metal.
Reminds me of home with all this humidity.
There she goes talking about home again. Doesn't even know where she comes from.
Oh, I know exactly where I come from.
Good
Why
night.
do you need to know?
And where is that?
Where is it? Yeah.
Why do you want to know so badly?
Because it sounds like you're some sort of royal or something like that. I'm just curious. You
It's-
I
keep
never
going
said I was
on and
royal.
on about this posh life of yours.
It is abundant where I live.
Abundant has many different definitions.
Inete leans over to you and says, "If you'd really like to know, I can meditate on this, and I'll tell you in the morning."
It's written in my bio if you care to know, Isaac.
Okay. Like
The
I
bio
said,
section.
Inete offers Paxton that since that's a service that she offers, she can meditate on it and discover where you're really from. If Paxton is interested.
I've got my own ways.
Eku says, "It is kind of suspicious how she doesn't want to tell anyone where she's from. Problems back home, is it?"
I have no problems back home. Just lots and lots of siblings that I'm trying to impress.
And you're going to impress them all the way over here in Chult.
Perhaps they think that I can't survive on my own, and I seek to prove them wrong.
Well, it remains to be seen so far.
Eku
You did okay with the snake.
Eku pulls out a leftover lizard kebab and starts to munch on it. All right, so since we did a little nighttime pandering before bedtime, let's see if anything interrupts our perfect sleep, since the jungle is teeming with life.
He's done it right off the bat.
No, it looks like you had a good night's rest. Anyone who got some sleep, if you do get into a battle, your first attack is with advantage, since you got
Hooray!
good sleep last night.
Right.
I'm gonna wake up and eat some of the lizard kebabs and fruit I took.
I'll eat some rations.
And drink some of my water. So I'm nice and hydrated and full.
We're getting close to the undead zone, Eku says. Stay vigilant.
What's the undead zone?
Well, it sounds horrifying, whatever it is.
Well, if you look at your map, these areas here, they've been overridden by the undead. They're the living dead. They still stalk and roam through the jungles. There was a great there was a powerful wizard once. He unleashed this undead scourge across the jungles of Cholt in an effort to choke out all of its life.
So this death curse thing doesn't affect undead?
No,
Good to know.
suppose not, since the jungles are just so overridden with these horrible creatures.
Well, that sounds suspicious.
But I assume we're getting closer to where we may be able to find signs of these frost giants, possibly. So there is some rules on finding the frost giants.
While we're traveling along or in some downtime, I'm gonna turn to AO and just say, "What's your story? Where are you from?"
I'm from somewhere that's long gone. Destroyed a long time ago.
A long time ago. How long? How long have you been around?
Centuries.
Really?
Just decided to follow in my parents' footsteps and go adventuring. Didn't have much else to do. Family's kind of dead.
Kind of.
Interesting. So do y'all have a lifespan, or were they killed?
Parents passed. They were people. The rest
were
of my
people?
family died. Well, yeah. Warforged can't create Warforged. But my brothers and sisters all passed. Tragically.
Oh man. So you've been around for centuries. Do you have a lifespan?
As far as I know, no.
Interesting.
Not like I can't die, but
Right.
So, the frost giants. I suggest that we track them. If you'd like to search for signs, we can. Eku suggests to the group. I'm familiar with tracking with the wildlife in the jungles of Cholt, and I may be able to notice if there's anything unfamiliar in these jungles.
Okay. I mean, if we're gonna go find a frost giant, is it gonna be cold around them? Should we bring some blankets?
Oh, it's never known to be cold around here in Cholt. I don't believe there's any frost giants here. They wouldn't last long in the jungles.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, let's still look for them anyway.
Alright, so since you're leading the way, Since you have the reins of the wagon, Bicken, go ahead and give a wisdom check. Give me a wisdom check. Survival. That's also a survival check. It would be the same, though. Do you have a proficiency in survival?
I don't.
Is it plus anything? Okay.
Well, it's just my +2, my normal +2.
Okay, so it would be a 14 is what you rolled?
No, that's with the 2 already on there.
Oh, that's with the 2. Oh, yeah, I see that. Okay. All right. So...
Question, Isaac.
Mhm.
What does a proficiency in land vehicles do?
Proficiency in land vehicles?
Yeah.
I guess any checks that I have to make based on your travel, I guess with wagons, mounts,
Okay.
and so forth, you'd get that bonus. So say like with okay, so if you wanted to travel farther than just 3 hexes a day, then you would have to basically roll roll a saving throw or experience exhaustion. You'd have to do a survival saving throw, and if you did that in a wagon or in a vehicle that has a mount or like our Hadrosaurus, then on that saving throw, if you travel farther than it can in one day, then you would add your proficiency bonus if you were the one driving the vehicle as opposed to
Oh, okay.
Bicken.
Okay.
So in
Cool.
situations like that, if you needed to get someplace fast, and you wanted to travel farther than you can in a regular, than you regularly can in a day, and I made you throw a saving throw, then you'd get your proficiency bonus on it. Or if, like, say, in a situation where you're in a battle and you wanted to run something over, then your proficiency bonus would come into play for, like, driving the wagon. You know, situations like that. Just find a creative way to throw that in.
Okay, cool. Well, FYI, I am proficient in land vehicles.
In driving vehicles. Okay, cool. Excellent. So since you rolled a 12, Eku points out, there, I see some trampled brush. In this direction. Let me take a look at my map. I'm like still on the wrong page. I see signs of some trampled brush and uprooted trees. Let's see. Gigantic boot prints. Nothing like the carnivores that inhabit the jungle. I also see 3-foot-high runic trails, markings carved into these trees. It seems a little larger than anyone would need to mark a tree. It's leading this way. So if you want to travel, you also have to do a survival throw. Do you guys want to track down these frost giants?
Not. I think next session we should do that.
Oh, got it. I
Yeah,
didn't even
maybe.
notice
Oh.
the time.
Oh, whoa, yeah.
I always
Didn't
have too
even
much
see
fun
that.
playing this.
I guess
have
that was
too
going
much
along
fun.
smoother than we thought.
I did stop to read a few times, but I really got a lot of stuff ready for you guys before we started. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks, John, for keeping track of the time. Otherwise, we'd be out here for an extra hour. Kobold Sprig is running a subathon tonight. So we'll kick it over to Kobold. They're playing a game. They're just playing all sorts of RPGs over there. So we'll kick it over to that stream for our raid. And if you're viewing, you want to give them a follow, give them a subscribe, feel free. Let's start the raid on Kobold Sprig. And we'll be back on Wednesday. We'll probably play some more D&D. We're going to change our D&D night to Wednesdays, so we'll be doing that. And we'll keep you guys updated if you're a regular viewer on what we're gonna do on our regular nights, Wednesdays and Saturdays. Love you guys. Good night.
Yeah.
Hey.
Here's the raid.